Kelly here, Kelly's Circle Life, with your reading for Leo season. So we're moving from Cancer season, which was a water sign, very watery, being very protective, wanting to be nurtured, maybe wanting to stay home or stay in a little bit more, or just being with your feelings and emotions a little bit more. But now it's time to take all of that and move it outward. Leo is a fire sign, and it's about creativity and independence and leadership and moving into moving what you've been working on inside out so others can see it in whatever way makes you feel the most comfortable. So we're going to look at three things right now in this reading. And the first thing we're going to look at is strength, because a lion is the symbol for Leo season is considered a symbol of strength. It's considered a symbol of being forceful enough to get what needs to be done and figure that out and get it done. So we're going to look at that strength, but we've been working more on that Cancer season, that emotional thing. So what inner strength have you maybe nurtured in this last season, and now you are going to need it for this upcoming season? So what is it, that inner strength that you need to rely on right now? So now we have the Eight of Swords, and this is the Tarot of the Dragons. So the Eight of Swords is seeing where you, let me see if I can get it where there's not a glare on it, there. So seeing where you are feeling trapped. And so maybe this last season of emotions, you maybe felt a little bit trapped and you're not sure what to do with that feeling. But know that the strength that you can rely on is know that you know the path out, that you know how to get out of this situation, that there's something that is keeping you from moving forward right now, and look for the path out, because the swords are of the mind, and the swords are what's keeping you, that thinking that's keeping you from moving forward. So you'll need that inner strength so that you can, in this season, really embrace that fiery Leo energy to move outward and to move forward and to move into whatever that you are working on, maybe creatively or in terms of leadership, or in terms of just building up your own strength and boundaries. Could be something with strength. But there's something there that you need to work through and rely on that inner strength to break through the swords that are holding you back. The next card is Brilliance. So what will lead me to be your most brilliant self? So the lion, is famous for its mane and being very showy and brilliant, and so you want to cultivate that right now in this season too, and you can really see what is it that how do you want to shine? What is it that you want to bring out into the world? What is it that you want others to see? So what can be that help you be your most brilliant self? And ironically, the card that we have for being brilliant is the Hermit. And the Hermit is known for going inward, taking that journey inward, some restful time, some inward introspection, to be able to share that light and to share that with others. So at first you'll need this strength because there's something holding you back from sharing this. And so use that Eight of Swords energy here to break through whatever's holding you back, and take some time, reflect on it, and then you're going to be ready to share it with the world. So you don't want to use the Hermit energy too much this month or this season. You want to be able to break through whatever is holding you back, and then just take enough time so that you know what you want to show and know what you want to bring out into the world, and then do it, and then move out into the world. Because the Hermit doesn't just stay. The Hermit is using that internal energy, using that solitude to form something, to gain knowledge, to have introspection, and then he brings it out into the world. And so you can do the same thing. You can use some solitude, some quiet time, so that you can bring your brilliance out into the world. And lastly, we have expression, because Leo is a fire sign. The fire element is expressive, especially creatively expressive. And most of us have, a creative lion. All of us have creativity, and we show it, show that inner lion in different ways. And so this inner lion, you want to express yourself best through the inner lion, through the 5 of Cups. So there's something that you're working through, that you're trying to get past, and you are focusing on the things that have gone wrong. Maybe you're still focusing on what's holding you back in that 8 of Swords, and you want to turn inward and figure out what that is so that you can bring it out. But it's being hard because you're still focusing on just what's going wrong and just what's not going well. But if you just turn around, use that solitude of the Hermit to see what cups are still available to you and what's still going right, and all the good things that are going well for you, and that inner lion that's really in there pushing you forward. So that inner lion's going to be there. So you just need to use that, moving past that feeling of being trapped. Use that solitude to bring the brilliance out, but really focus on what's going well, and not dwell on anything that maybe you're having a hard time with. You can really use that time of solitude to work past the cups that are spilled, and now really focus on what's ahead of you. So you've got some really brilliant things going into this Leo season. So really embrace that fiery energy. Really look at what is holding you back, and break through those swords holding you back. Really take some time, some introspective time, to break through the swords, and then show what you've been working on, what you've learned, and show it to the world, and be brilliant. And use that inner lion energy that's coming through this season to express yourself. But make sure that you're looking at what's good, what's gone well, and focus on that, because that's going to help move you forward. That's going to be that inner lion driving you forward, to realize what is really ahead of you and what you can see in the future. So I hope that this is a helpful reading for you for Leo season. And if there's something that you're having trouble with in your life, maybe you feel like you're the 8 of Swords and you are trapped and you just can't see the way out. A tarot reading is a great way to figure out what that is, get some insight on it, and get some concrete action steps forward, things that you can do practically, because you'll get the insight, you'll get the intuitive reading, and then you'll also get that practicality of what can I do now? What can I do to help me move out of this feeling of being trapped? Or what can I do to really bring out my inner lion? Maybe you've been trying to do that for a while, and you're just at a standstill. So a tarot reading is great for that, and especially the tarot coaching that I have now, also, that you can work 1, 2, or 4 weeks on working through an intention, or working through an issue. So I'll leave the link down below, and you can book a reading with me, and you can always sign up for a free information call and see how tarot coaching can work for you, especially if you're dealing with any of these kinds of issues. So look at the link down below, and have a great Leo season, and I will see you in the next video.